Hi, I'm Yara Medeiros, your certified dog trainer with the Canine Learning Academy. If you have a puppy or older dog that is not house trained, teaching your dog to go potty regularly is easy, but will take some time. Each dog will learn at its own pace, so consistency is key. I'm going to go over a step-by-step how to get your dog to go potty on the doggy lawn. Before you begin, there are a few things you will want to make sure you have before you start training. First, choose the appropriate size doggy lawn. You will want to get some yummy treats to help reward your dog in the learning process. A small mason jar to store your treats. If your dog isn't motivated by food, find a reinforcement your dog loves and will work for, such as its favorite toy. You will also want to get trash can, poop bags, a reliable enzyme cleaner for accidents, and wipes just in case. These are just some of the tools we recommend having before you begin training. To find a location suitable for placing your doggy lawn, find a quiet space in the house where there isn't a lot of foot traffic so that your dog can potty in peace. Places like a laundry room are perfect for a setup. If you are leaving your dog all day, X-Bends can create an excellent containment solution, or even a balcony can be a great spot to set up for potty station. Some dogs, just like humans, are afraid of heights, so make sure to set the grass closest to the door but out of the way so not to track anything back into the house. During setup, make sure there is no openings where your small dog can escape the patio. If you have a small dog and your neighborhood attracts wildlife, add a covering to the space to prevent unwanted creatures. You will want to find a reinforcement your dog loves and will want to work for, such as a favorite toy or treat. Be sure to keep the treats and toy out of sight and bring it out only after potty time. Place poop bags and trash can nearby so that you can quickly get rid of waste. We prefer trash cans with a lid over it and use a liner so you can throw the entire bag away every couple of days. It's common for dogs to slightly miss the doggy lawn. You will still want to reward your dog for any effort around the doggy lawn to encourage and motivate them to keep trying. Withhold that special treat or toy for when your dog hits the mark. Keep wipes handy just in case. Placing a water bowl near the doggy lawn encourages a regular check-in to the spot and may eventually motivate them to go on their own. Once you've chosen a location and completed your setup, it's time to get started. You will want to bring your dog to the room where the doggy lawn is. You will want to encourage any interaction with the lawn. Bring out a toy and play a short game of fetch in the room, or toss a few treats on the ground near the lawn. Encourage any interaction with the new setup. If your dog sniffs to take a step towards the doggy lawn, reward with praise. Plan on taking at least 1 to 2 days to instill a new potty routine. Limit outside walks during the training process so that you have full control over your dog's environment when establishing a new routine. First thing in the morning is the best opportunity to set your dog up for success. You will need to supervise your dog at all times. Tethering or confinement tools like a crate and X-Pen will help you keep an eye on your dog and watch for the potty signals. Some dogs spin around or sniff as a sign that they may need to use the bathroom. Set a timer every hour at first to bring your dog to the doggy lawn. You may need to carry or leash your dog to bring and keep them on the doggy lawn. A few minutes should be enough time to allow your dog to go potty. If your dog needs to poop, you may need to stay a little longer. You can keep your dog leashed around the doggy lawn up to 10 minutes at a time. Bring your dog to the doggy lawn. Again, on leash works best. Wait for the moment your dog begins to relieve themselves. To teach your dog to go potty on cue, you will want to name the action while they are going potty. Say the cue quietly as not to interrupt their pottying, and wait until they are done to praise and follow up with a reward like a treat or bring out their favorite toy. Once they have gone potty, your dog has earned some free time and can be off leash for a bit. If your dog doesn't potty, no worries, just bring them back in and supervise them like you did before. Try again in 30 minutes and repeat until you get the aha moment. Be patient. New routines can take a while for both you and your dog to figure out together. If your dog goes potty in the wrong place or misses the doggy lawn, you will want to ignore any mistakes so that your dog doesn't become afraid of going to the bathroom in front of you. Be sure to use an enzyme cleaner to clean up the mess. Manage the area, then block it off to keep it from happening again. You should have several days of success before assuming your dog will go by themselves. Young puppies, seniors, and small dogs will take longer than an adult larger breed dog because they typically have less bladder control. Supervision is a must. With our board and trained dogs, this routine is implemented and worked on over 3 weeks. Every dog is different. Again, patience is important. This routine is for one dog at a time. So if you have a multiple dog family, you will need to implement the potty routine one dog at a time. Now that your dog is reliably using the doggy lawn, it's time to encourage independence. If you are still carrying your dog to the doggy lawn, begin setting them down about 2 feet away and walk over with them. You'll want to gradually increase the distance that your dog walks on their own, adding maybe 2 feet for each successful day. The end goal would be for your dog to independently go to the doggy lawn on their own without having to walk with them. During this process, you will still want to reinforce their effort and be prepared to go back a step if needed and help them be successful. Once your dog is reliably going potty on their own and returning to you, you can vary the reward to begin fading out the treats. You will want to use a leash to help manage your pup and keep them in the potty area. You may want to set up barriers to help confine the chosen space.
If you have a dog that's reluctant to change, you're going to want to have some patience and be consistent with the training process.
You will want to make sure that the spot that they had an accident on is thoroughly cleaned using a reliable enzyme cleaner, and then block access to the wrong spot by using something like an X-Pen until your dog is trained.
You may need to go back to the last step that was successful for your dog to hit the target and reinforce from there.
You should assume your dog doesn't need to go potty. Return them back to the crate or keep them tethered to you so that you can keep an eye on them. Set your timer. You will want to keep your dog supervised to make sure you see the potty dance.
Some dogs may need a little more room to go poop. Consider increasing the size of your lawn at first.